that people are saying, oh yeah, when you're finals MVP, you are now the best player on the planet. To me, that makes no sense whatsoever. I don't care if it's a week, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? LeBron James. That's who y'all gotta start appreciating. And you gotta stop disrespecting this man. Don't be mad at me because my GOAT can do things that your guy can't even imagine to do. Okay? Your man needed Scotty. My man Braun just needed the ball. I said what I said, and I meant it.
You know what?
That's how I'm starting today. I'm starting today wanting all the smoke from everybody.
Look,
okay?
Hey, I knew. Hey, I know what I didn't know. I see. I can't take no weeks off, man. Because when I take a week off, man, I come back, man. You be on something else, man.
You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. As soon as you came out, I was like, yeah, I'm about to slander him. I'm about to slander Michael Jordan, bro. I'm about to slander him. But ladies and gentlemen, what it do, baby? Welcome to the Prideful Takes podcast. As always, it is your boy Pride. I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the man I aspire to be. He is my LeBron. He is my LeBron. The man y'all call John Rivers. I call him Unc. Unc, what it do, baby?
Man, what's good with you, man? Shoot, sorry about last week, man. It got hectic at work, man. We had apartments flooding out and everything, man. So
you said flooded.
Yeah, man. Something was wrong with the pipe, and so it went in one guy apartment and flooded the 3 others. So
Lord,
yeah.
So it's all good.
Everybody.
Listen, you here now.
That's right.
You here now. That's all that matters. Obviously, we always do the NFL prediction. Before we get into that, I wanted to talk about your man. This is your guy, by the way. Right? You love you some Joel Embiid.
That's right.
So here's the issue, right? Because every time we've been talking about the Sixers, right, we've been talking about one or two things. Either number one, and I think this is the biggest story, James Harden, right? Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? That whole thing, right? And then two, the lack of the 76ers making moves. They haven't really done anything. Now, obviously, a lot of that is tied down to James Harden, and they kind of want to get rid of him first, see what they get from whatever team trades for him to see where they go. But I feel like in the mass of everything that we've been talking about Philly-wise, no one's really been talking about Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? Man just pulled up the heist of the century, robbing Nikola Jokic of MVP, right? Man's a thief, right? He's a thief of the night. He stole that. I don't care what anybody said. I will say this in my dying breath. That's not my MVP. That's not my MVP, right?
Okay.
But regardless whether or not you agree with it, he just came off an MVP year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with everything going around, and now there's more reports of Joel Embiid kind of being more frustrated with the 76ers. You think this is the year that he requests a trade? Because think about it. People have been wondering if he'll do this for 2-3 years now. You think this is the year?
When I got your text yesterday, man, I said it may be something to this. I seen it, of course, early on. Matter of fact, I follow Knicks Fan TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them cats right now. And they had made a post about it. I seen it, man, but like I said, for us Knicks fans, that's a wish sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And I try not to feed too much in that. But when I seen your text, I said, I mean, you know what it would mean to me. I mean, it would mean everything to me. I mean, what do you want? What do you need? You know what I'm saying, to make this thing happen? You want RJ and Mitch and 4 or 5 first rounders? We got it. You can have them.
I don't know about that.
Hey, man.
I don't know about that.
That's the only way
RJ, sure. RJ for sure. For sure. I'm getting rid of RJ, respectfully.
That's the only way it's going to get done is about 4. That's the reason why teams collect picks.
Yeah. Look, I will say this. I don't know if. Now, mind you, I am not as high on Joel Embiid as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, right?
Why is that? Explain.
Oh, I'll explain it. So, number one, he's lazy. He's lazy. Let's just get out the way. He's lazy. And end of story, right? You're looking at a dude who every single time you tell him this is what you need to work on, man just doesn't do it for whatever reason at all, right? So he's lazy. How many times you don't see him eat? Here's the thing. Everyone killed LeBron for eating a hot dog on the sidelines.
Yeah, what was up with that?
See, y'all making jokes about that. When Steph Curry, and I hate Steph Curry with a passion, the level of hatred I got for Steph
No.
Curry, I hate Steph Curry. I'm gonna tell you this is the type of hatred I have for Steph Curry. I
Okay.
hate Steph Curry. If I hope one day he goes, you know what? I want to ride the Lambo today. I hope the Lambo is low on gas and the man got to settle for the Rolls Royce. That's the type of hatred I got for Steph Curry. I hope Steph Curry tells me, yo, I hope my steak is medium. And I hope it's slightly over medium, just enough where he can tell that this isn't what I want, but it's not enough for me to make us think about it. I want inconveniences. Next time he goes hoop, I want a hole in his sock. And I don't want it to cut him. I don't want it to give him a rash, but I want his pink toe to be on it. So he knows the entire game there's a hole in my sock. I was inconveniences for Steph Curry. Okay? But the man was eating popcorn at an All-Star game, and people fried him for like 3 weeks. But old Jabba the Hutt over here, you want to talk about how James Harden was fat? Yo, I'll see that, and I'll raise you a Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Drooling, slobbery dude, be eating burgers, and everyone keying it up. Okay, so bump him, right? 2, remember how everyone is mad at Kawhi Leonard because he doesn't play?
Yeah.
Joel Embiid probably plays less. People make fun of Anthony Davis for always being injured. Where's that energy for Joel Embiid?
It got to be more to it than just that for you, man. It got to be more. Like,
no, I'm giving you more. I'm giving you more. Mm-hmm. And I've never met another player. Him and James Harden do the same thing, except now people are starting to turn on James Harden. Every single time you need Joel Embiid, the man disappears, but doesn't give you anything. If his buckets aren't falling offensively, defensively, the man quits. At least with Jason Tatum, at least when the buckets aren't falling, the man can still give you some assists. He'll still play defense. He'll still crash the board. Steph, when his shots aren't falling, he's still got that ball. He's still got like the movement, the off-ball movement, right? And he's still got the IQ where he can tell guys what to do. Bron, if the shots, it's rare, but when it doesn't fall, he can still orchestrate the offense. He can still do everything else. It is the weirdness with Joel Embiid. If the man's, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if Jokic was doing the stuff that Joel Embiid was doing, we would kill the man. Let Jokic have one night where he's not shooting over 50%, and let him just start being lazy all over the court.
Well, the Joker is more consistent, though. You know,
because he's better.
Okay, that's fine. That's what's up.
Better. But, no. I see what you're trying to do. I hate when people go. Now, this is what people do. But when you don't want, people don't want to admit that Jokic is better, right? So they'll try to slide a little. Oh, yo, he's more consistent. No, you're not gonna just give me this concession. Like, yo, just take this. No, he's better.
But you said that. But you said that they would kill him. I would just compliment the fact that I don't think that they would, if he didn't shoot 50% one night, that they would kill him because for the most part he's consistent. For the most part he's on the floor. So you take all that in consideration before there's any. I think that a person should before there's any type of true criticism. Only thing I would criticize Joker on is his lack of defense, but his offense is so potent that it makes up for the defense.
Man. You talking about lack of defense? I'm talking about lack of minutes from this dude.
I'm just saying, anyway, man.
Jokic's defense is not bad. It's not bad. He's not your prototypical center. Where if you look at a center like a Joel Embiid, like a Clay Capella, back then DeMarcus Cousins, they're guys who jump up with you in the paint. Jokic is a dude that for some reason just seems more comfortable on the perimeter. And if you don't believe me, go check out the steals.
But he is a great rebounder. You know what I'm saying so
phenomenal.
Yeah, he's a great rebounder. He know how to start the fast break by dope outlet passes, or he could just start the fast break just by taking the ball up the floor. I mean, he's a juggernaut, man. I mean, what can you say? But for my style that I like. And I just feel that when Embiid is on, you know, when he's on, because I think he got an array of offensive moves that's just like, dang. He do get 3-point happy, jump shooting happy, coming off curls and stuff like that. But
He's
I
like RJ
mean,
Barrett. I swear to God, he's like RJ Barrett if RJ Barrett was a center.
no, don't do that, man.
No. I'm talking about in terms of like
He's
RJ
more of
Barrett,
a
like
consistent shooter than
because
RJ.
no, but what I mean by it is like because RJ can penetrate. Pause. Right. So like, but it's that 1-3.
You was right on cue with it, so you said, "Paul."
But like, and the thing with RJ is like when he sees that 1-3 go in, you
Yeah.
know for a fact 4 or 5 are coming after that. You know his next 4 to 5 shot attempts are gonna be threes, and I think that's the thing with Joel Embiid. That's why I say he's kind of like that RJ Barrett because he'll shoot that 1-3, and the first, like usually a lot of times it's deep in the shot clock, so they'll kind of swing it to him, and he doesn't really have enough time to really swing it to because then it's a real quick attempt. So he'll take that 3, he'll make it, and then it goes, okay, I got it, and then the next 2-3 attempts are not him in the paint. It's him waiting for everybody to go up, and then after that, he'll gently jog up at the top of the key, ask for the ball, and then shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason why I say he's kind of got that RJ Barrett tendency in him in terms of, but you know what I mean? Where if he sees that first one go, there's gonna be at least 3 attempts now that he's gonna shoot threes. By the way, happy birthday, Yuki! It's his birthday, so I just want to say
happy birthday, man.
Yes, sir. So just want to say happy birthday, my boy. But obviously I know you're a Knicks guy, so I know if it's up to you, you would want to put him on the Knicks.
Listen, man, would be so much. That would be box office. Like that would, man. You thought it was a big deal when Melo got them. Nah. Let's be bigger than that.
Hold on.
Let's be bigger than that, man.
So I just want to make sure that I hear you and we all on the same page.
Man, you heard it right.
Telling me, I need to clarify it just in case for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that if they trade for Joel Embiid, that would be a bigger trade than when the Knicks went and got Melo?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, it would be such of a big deal. Like the city would go crazy. Us Knicks fans, I wish my man Mike could just get on here for 30 seconds. He's a Knicks fanatic. He'll tell you.
Lord.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Interesting. Okay. Wow.
What's up, man? What you be, man? Hey, you done came over here, man.
No. I kid you not, because like I know some Knicks fans, and I've never heard any Knicks fans say that. Like they say, yeah, okay, for Knicks fans to get Joel Embiid would be a big deal. For Knicks fans, it would be a big deal. But I don't know, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you think New York Knicks, what's the first player that comes to mind?
Melo.
How old are you again?
Yeah. You gotta remember, I'm young. So I'm talking about in my lifespan. Now, if you're talking all time, Patrick Ewing obviously is gonna be the first guy that comes up to your mind. In my lifetime, we're gonna say Melo. I'm just saying in my lifetime.
Well, for the history of the New York Knicks, I'm gonna tell you.
So if we're gonna say history, then yes, Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing 1, 2, and 3, yeah.
So so you get Embiid, like that's like man, it would just be such of a big deal. I'm just saying from a person who follows the Knicks fan base closely. Once again, nothing but Knicks. Shout out to them, Knicks Fans TV. Make Knicks great again. Them guys over there trying to tell you, man, it would be a big deal. Like they would go nuts.
But that's not my thing. I know it'll be a big deal, and I'm with you with it being a big deal.
Yeah,
bigger than Melo? No shot.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Melo gave us like 3 strong years. 3 strong years, man, before he started getting hurt and stuff, with his knee, having knee issues. He gave us 3 strong years. He was there for 6. 3 strong ones, man.
You're going to have that same thing year 1 with Joel Embiid, with the injuries. And on top of that, too,
we won't know until they get there. We won't know until they get there. I can't come in on something.
Fair point. You're right. Fair point. Because for all you know, he could get to New York, and all this could have been a ploy. All this could have been a trick.
If he plays 60 games, man, that's good.
For sure. Oh, no, for sure. Yeah. But here's my thing with that. Okay. The reason why I think the Melo one was a much more impactful trade for you. Melo was light years ahead of the player that Joel Embiid is. So at the time when Melo, do not tell me that when Melo got traded,
I
Do
just
not
listen.
sit there and tell me. No, because I saw your face. I saw your face. See, this is why. No, this is why I hate Joel Embiid, bro. This is why I hate him, yo. Because next thing you know, I'm sweating. You got me. So let me ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
All right, go ahead.
Tell me the truth. Are you telling me? Let's say Joel Embiid got traded today. Okay.
Yeah.
So the player that Joel Embiid is right now, are you telling me that Joel Embiid, if he got traded right now, is a better player than Carmelo Anthony was when he was traded from Denver to New York?
No, no, I ain't saying that.
Okay. I just
see, Denver Melo was a different Melo. See, that's what a lot of people forget. Like a lot of people, like you know.
By the way, I hate Melo. By the way, I hate Melo.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't want to throw out that. But again, I will admit he was a different breed when he was in Denver.
Man, listen,
Mez was different.
Listen, all right, that dude right there. That's who I thought we were getting. But he came there without the braids, and he had the brass. Like, we might be in trouble.
He was like I said, like you said, he did give y'all some 3.
He gave us 3 strong. Gave us 3 strong years.
It was strong. And then and he wasn't the only one. I knew y'all messed up when y'all tried to get Jason Kidd to turn back the hands of time and play like he was like Phoenix Suns or New Jersey at the time, New Jersey Nets. Jason
we
Kidd.
messed up. We messed up when we got at our roster to get Melo when we could have got him that summer.
I mean,
that's
but here's the thing. Here's kind of my counter with that. Even though Melo wanted New York, he would have settled for the Nets.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like if you're the Knicks, you kind of, and it sucked that they had to gut their roster, but in the end, gutting their roster helped them go get what's buddy name? He was on the Suns.
Sure, we had a little bit of everybody, man.
Amari.
Well, Amari was there first before they went down. Amari got there first that summer. That's when LeBron went to Miami. Joe Johnson went to Brooklyn. What's the dude? Point guard for the Jazz.
He got there. Didn't he get there the same year Melo went? And he went there in like free agency or something like that.
No, he got there 2010, summer 2010. Melo came by All-Star break 2011.
Oh, so Amari was there first?
Yeah, Amari was there first. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I
remember it. I feel like they got there around the same, but it was
No, it wasn't. Nah, cause see that summer right there. That's the summer when D Wade was up, LeBron was up, when LeBron made the decision. Yeah. Melo still had a year left on his deal. Because the plan was for Miami.
No. Melo was supposed to go with them because I remember they were talking about it.
Because he had a year left on his deal.
Oh, he couldn't because he couldn't. Yeah, because
that's right.
You're right. Yeah. You're right because he couldn't go because as he had that year, they would have to get traded.
Yeah. He signed up for their 4th year.
Yeah,
when they did 3.
And Pat Riley didn't want to give up what Denver wanted. He's like, I'm not doing all that. So then that's why they set up for Chris Bosh. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
See, and that's why I love LeBron because LeBron helps me remember all these irrelevant players. So big ups to LeBron for.
Well, you just spell with him.
I'm saying, I got a real life hatred for Melo.
Why is that, man? What's up, Melo do to you, man?
I'm gonna tell you why I hate him. I didn't.
We got time. Go ahead. We got time, man.
At first I didn't like him because he was on the Knicks, right?
Because he was what?
Because he was on the Knicks. Like when he was in Denver, I didn't mind him. He went to the Knicks. He became a rival because I'm a Celtics fan. He became a rival, so I had to kind of hate everyone on the Knicks. So I didn't like him when he was on the Knicks just because.
Yeah, we put y'all in the playoffs. Yeah, I know.
Anyways, let's move on, okay? Because meanwhile, how many did y'all win a championship in 08?
Man, we won one since 72, 73, something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, exactly. Yeah. So, anyways,
that's
what
cool.
really got me tight was when Kevin.
Man,
you think you know where I'm going with it. You know where I'm going with it.
Go ahead, man.
He said Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Melo was like on the bench almost crying. I'm like, first of all, bro, you gotta punch him. Ever since then, I looked at Melo and soft. I was like,
Melo met him out there by the bus.
You said what?
He had met him out there at the bus.
No, he waited till security pulled up, and then he tried to make a hoopah so they could hold him back. I'm like, Melo, bro, look, I understand you're gonna get suspended, but you gotta bite the bullet. The man said your girl tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
That's going there. You know where going there from, right?
No, I don't care what. No, listen.
No, I'm just saying. You know where you're from, right?
I know where you're from.
Where you from? Where you from, man?
Yo,
You know he from right here, right?
yeah, he's from South Carolina.
Yeah, he from right here,
Yo,
Greenville. Greenville, yeah.
oh, he's in Greenville. I knew he was in South Carolina. I just didn't know he was
Yeah,
from Greenville. I knew he
yeah.
was from South Carolina.
Yeah, but he grew up in Malden, but he used to play ball at the Boys and Girls Club down stuff. Yeah.
Yo, I remember
Mhm.
when he called Charlie Villanueva a cancer patient.
Yeah, that was fucked up. No, that was messed up.
Yo, I would never in my life ever said like I knew KG was just disrespectful. Like I knew he was disrespectful, but like after he retired, mad dudes came out. Joe Kim Noah said that Kevin Garnett made him cry a couple times. That's why he doesn't like him. Who else was it? Raymond Felton has some. Yo, they had some stories about KG.
Well, Anthony Pillar, Anthony Pillar went at him for real on the court.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
what
for
I'm
real.
saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, look, respectfully, bro. If you want to call me a bum, that's cool, bro. But you look at me, if you look at me in my eyes and say my girl tastes like something, we gotta knuckle up. But nah, Melo want to be on the sideline. My feelings are hurt. Nah, bro, hit him. You know who ain't standing disrespect? Roger Bell. When he put paws on Kobe Bryant, put paws on him, knock some sense out of Kobe.
But check this out though, and that's cool that man ain't here to defend himself. You have to bring that up. But and I see that. But check this out though. What was I going at? Yeah, situation was going at. But then if Melo do put powers on him, there's gonna be he ain't have to go out here. Only thing he said was he ain't he ain't have to do all that. So it's a win. It's a lose-lose.
I'll be honest with you. If let's say it was Paul Pierce or even Rondo who said that, I think people would have said that. Because it's Kevin Garnett, people probably would have been like, nah, it's cool. It's kind of the same thing nowadays, right? If someone goes and punches Draymond Green dead in his mouth and he falls down in a live game, everyone goes, yeah, whoever did will get in trouble. But I'm not mad at him for it.
No, a lot of people be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Because of who you did it to. So I felt like that was Melo's opportunity. Because remember, at that time, that was kind of, if we're going to be honest, that was KG really at the height of him being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Because
it was. Yeah.
At that time, they already got that ring. So we're past 08. You know what I mean?
Way past 08. Yeah, way past 08.
I think it's like what? It's like, I think like 2010, 2011, probably somewhere around there.
2011. I think it was 2011, something like that. Yeah, 2011 when he first got there.
Yeah,
Yeah, years past that 08. That was forgotten. Yeah.
So, okay, hold on, settle down. Let's look. Don't tarnish my happy.
What,
memories,
man? What you said it?
Don't tarnish, but don't say it like that. At the time, it was only like 3 years. You try to make it seem like it was like 50.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying.
But like, nah, it was for me. It's like, if I don't know, I feel like sometimes it depends on the person. Like for example, Grayson Allen, right? That little kid who keeps on tripping people. If somebody right now were to just when he jumps up, matter of fact, who did it? It was Trae Young who did it. It was Trae Young. Couple years, I think it was the rookie year. Grayson Allen went up for a layup, but Trae Young hit him he elbowed the mess out of him in the side. Kind of how what Andrew Bynum had did to JJ Barea.
In the playoffs.
Yeah. It was sort of kind of like that, right? And not a single person really got mad at Trae Young because Grayson Allen already had a reputation of being dirty.
That's right, from college.
You know what I mean? Right, yeah, you know what I mean? Like him out here just tripping dudes. So I feel like it all depends on the person, and I feel like that was an opportunity for Melo to, like, if he really wanted to, he could have put pause on something. But he's sensitive. He's sensitive. You know, he deeps in his feelings, bro. He's like, I'm still good. No, you're not, bro. No one wants you. Anyways, what a bum. What a bum. What a bum.
Hey, man, you can't call a man a bum, though.
How many rings he got? Yeah, I can call him a bum.
So that matters? Rings matter?
In this specific instance, you said what?
Eddie Curry got a ring.
Who?
See? Eddie Curry.
Oh, Eddie. Okay. I just heard Curry, and I was like, I don't remember. I thought you were talking about Dell at first. I was like, I don't remember.
Nah, you good. You good.
But yeah, no, Eddie. I mean, yeah, Eddie Curry got it. He barely got Melo. So what are we talking about here?
Look, you just going too far now. Hey man, you about to lose credibility, man. Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it, man.
I just hate Melo. So I love giving him a hard time. That is like my favorite pass.
I mean, it's all love, but I'm saying no. I don't understand hate. I just don't understand it. Like you ain't showing. I
don't know.
I can see if you said he had a man wide open for a layup and he chose to take a half court shot or something like that.
No, that's Russ.
Russ who?
Russell Westbrook.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, let me rephrase it. He used to. He doesn't do that stuff anymore.
He ain't never been that way. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
He told Steve Adams to miss a layup or a free throw so he could get it and shoot a deep three that he sucks at so they could win by 2. When had he made the 2 free throws, they would have been up by 1. Don't do that. 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 I don't want to hear it.
So he's the first man in NBA history to ever do anything like that.
Whoa. I'm not saying he's the first. I didn't say.
Man, then what we talking about then? If you ain't first, then you just got to talk about rings.
You said, this is what you told me. You said you would understand my hatred for Melo if he had passed up a guy who had a wide open layup. I'm like, no, that's what Russell Westbrook did. And he did do that. Now, he hasn't done that since I'll say the Rockets years. Since the Rockets. Because he did that a little bit in Washington. But I kind of gave him a pass in Washington because they was terrible. So he kind of had to go out there and put up 40 shots a game because they had absolutely nobody. Because Bradley Beal was getting shut down every other week because, either injuries or they just didn't want to play him or whatever the case may be. Washington was a mess. That was a mess. So I don't hold that against him, right? But all I know is one thing. Kevin Durant wasn't there no more. And why was that? That's all I got to say. He pushed Kevin Durant out of town. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
So you could push the best player out of town.
When you're a ball dominant guard,
when you were 3-1, when you were 3-1, and it looked like you was out there blue chipping, and you were missing every shot that you was then there.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
Let's sure.
Listen. See, the difference is when I talk about that 3-1 lead. When I talk about that 3-1 lead that they Golden State, I talk about both of them. Russell Westbrook sold, but he sold just as much, if not maybe a little less, than Kevin Durant.
Brody would be who the Brody is. Durant's cool. And Durant's supposed to be the efficient player. And Durant already had his mind made up. He already had his mind made up. There was a 3-1.
So. Well, maybe.
He had his mind made up. Game 5. Hold on.
I think
5, 6, and 7. He did not shoot good at all.
No.
He already had his mind made up, so it didn't matter to him.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think game 4, even though they won, it was kind of a little spotty from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. On the real, I get tired of people coming at Brody like that, man. And Brody is who he is. It's just like with AI. Everybody had a problem with AI. Then after the man retired for 10 years now, oh man, he would do this. That ain't what y'all was saying. I'm gonna tell you something. Same thing with Jason Whitlock, Colin Cowherd. It seemed like to me that both of them, they had no respect for Kobe. Everything was always negative. The moment this man died, then all of a sudden, oh man, he was just this. I'm like, dude, am I the only one seeing this on television? Where was that same energy?
For sure.
I don't like it. I don't like stuff like that.
And I'll be honest, I am not a massive Kobe fan at all.
Yeah.
I'm not a Kobe fan at all.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm not really a fan is just because, and it's not even really him, it's just really the Kobe fans. Because they do the same thing that MJ fans do with MJ, where they won't talk about his entire career. They only talk about bits and pieces and the highlights. You know what I mean?
Who does that?
A lot of Kobe fans do that.
How old are these people? How old are they? They're around your age.
No, they're a little older than me.
Are they older than me?
No.
Well, then they ain't qualified. Oh,
you got the juice.
Cause see, I was in front of the TV draft night when he got drafted to my team at the time was the Charlotte Hornets. I ran up the street.
Yep.
Yeah, I ran up the street, but we got Kobe, we got Kobe, we got Kobe. Only just to come back home to find out we ain't got him.
But yeah, now
I've
like,
been there from the beginning. I was
but
there for the Utah Jazz playoff game with the air balls.
yep.
Him,
And
him
my
playing
thing is,
behind him playing
like I
behind Eddie
said,
Jones.
and that's my thing. I don't hate Kobe.
Come
But
on,
what people
man.
do is they act like when Kobe first came, he immediately was dropping 30. No, I'm like, there was
No, he was
at
not. No.
first he
He
wasn't
went
good
to a
enough
stat
to,
team.
and let's be honest, he wasn't even that good to really play like that in the
And if
beginning.
anybody, including your boy, went to that team, he would have came off the bench too.
I think maybe.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
I think you got an argument with that. I think you have an argument.
But I think whoever, so Red Fox played small for it. I think that would have turned real quickly. It would have lasted long as Kobe and Eddie Jones had lasted. You know what I'm saying? But
well,
I think
you gotta remember, even though he was a 3, he could have played the 2.
Could have played 2.
Because remember, his rookie year, he was a 2 guard. And then he kind of bulked up, and then they switched him over primarily to the 3. You know what I mean?
I'm more bulked up for real, bro.
Oh my Lord! But I mean, listen, if you want to say LeBron would have came off the bench, I think you could make.
I just think because of how the league was wired then.
And not only that, but you also got to think about
it. Vets first. It just went to the, if you was on the veteran stat team, I mean, you can add someone like Jermaine O'Neal when he went to Portland. He was on the bench. He had all those veterans in front of him. He had Sheed in front of him, Brian Grant in front of him. I think Cliff Robinson might have been that time.
And this was Sheed when he wasn't the same. Like he was older at this point. Like he was way older.
When Jermaine O'Neal came into the league,
yeah, he wasn't.
That was in the 90s. She out of USC.
Who am I talking about? Hold on. I'm not talking about Jermaine. You know, I'm not talking about Jermaine. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about what's Buddy's name? Oh my Lord. I'm gonna remember his name and I'm gonna let you know. It was
that's cool.
He was a big man in Detroit because that's why I don't know why everything I think of Sheed, I think Detroit for some reason. For some reason, I act like he's Ben Wallace. I don't know what's my problem, but it was when Ben Wallace was like a little older, and he was still starting, and they had drafted a young kid.
Yeah, they drafted that boy.
I forgot Buddy's name.
Yeah. Still getting.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "Yo, you gotta let him start because Buddy could do something." Plus, at this time, Ben Wallace was a little older, and you know what I mean. It's time.
Yeah, he flamed out.
I don't know why I thought that was Sheep for some reason. I'm dumb.
Yeah. He flamed out. Yeah, he flamed out bad.
Yeah. By the way, just want to throw it out there. In the game 5 that we're talking about how you're talking about Russ and I want to blame him. Remember, I did say that I think it was game 4, even though they won it. KD struggled. He did go, I think it was 8. Let me fact check it. He went, 8 for 24 from the floor.
In the game 4?
In game 4, the game 4 that they won. He went 8 for 24. Russ ended up going 12 for 27, which
that's damn what, 33%?
KD went 33%. Russ went a pretty average 44%. And I think he ended up dropping 30-something points, was it?
That's what the Brody do. Brody ain't scared. Brody don't want to be your friend. Brody, he don't want to be your friend.
And that's fine.
He don't want to. He ain't got no. He ain't sitting there trying to team up with people like that. I mean,
I wouldn't say that because when he left Oklahoma City, he demanded it be to Houston so he can play with James Harden. And then he got traded to Washington. And then when Washington, he said, "I only will go to the Lakers because he wanted to
go home.
Because he wanted to team up with LeBron." And then
he wanted to go home. LeBron came to him with.
So why wouldn't he just say the Clippers then? If you wanted to go home, why not the Clippers?
Because he grew up a Lakers fan. He grew up a Lakers fan. He grew up a Kobe fan. He loved Kobe.
And where he at now?
With the Clippers.
Okay then.
Well, he's appreciated it. Well, he's appreciated it. He ain't getting the blame for every damn thing. Yeah.
Okay, don't play horrible and we won't blame you. What?
Did Bosh always play horrible? Did Bosh always play horrible?
Did Chris Bosh?
Yeah, did Bosh always play horrible? Did Kevin Love always play horrible? Blame. Put it on him.
No, hold on. Time out. No, I'm not letting you get away with that lie of a narrative. That is a
ain't no lie. I'm just giving you players.
Hold on, time out. The only time Kevin Love was really blamed in Cleveland, the only time was when he was playing awful when they got Isaiah Thomas. as time went on, people started seeing the correlation between, because remember, Kevin Love, before they in Cleveland, before they got Isaiah Thomas, before they did that trade for Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas, and they did that before Isaiah Thomas came in the lineup. I keep wanting to say Durant. Kevin Love was playing arguably the best basketball of his career. Insert Isaiah Thomas, and he started struggling.
You know what?
Time. Go ahead.
You remind me of something. You know what? You just reminded me. Cause you started the show out saying that Jordan needed Pippen
badly.
Well, let's see who all LeBron needed. He had Isaiah Thomas, he had Derrick Rose, he had Dwayne Wade.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Stop it. What you're not going to do is throw Derrick Rose in there like it was 2011 Derrick Rose.
I ain't finished it, man.
You're not going to do. No, get out of here. No, you're not going to. I saw what you're trying to do.
What, man?
No, you say, yeah, Derrick Rose. Wait a minute. This is a Derrick Rose who had to change his game, had mad injuries, traveled around mad teams.
I'm just. Can I finish, please? I know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Goskins twice. Yeah, who else was on the? Yeah. J.R. Smith. Damn, double damn. Well, yeah, who was on the? Oh yeah, he had Kyrie. He have him. And then they try to get him back. You know what I'm saying? He was with Lakers. It was rumors about him.
No,
want Kyrie up. Oh yeah, he did want Kyrie up. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
No, I don't think now hold on. I think he understood how great Kyrie was. So it's not like he's like shooing Kyrie away as if he's a bum. But I think he was like, look, what we would have to give up to get Kyrie, respectfully, it would kind of set us back in a situation.
It would.
You know what I mean? So I think that's why Bron was like, no, I'm not trying to dismiss and say Kyrie's a bum.
He had Brandon Ingram.
Before Brandon Ingram was Brandon Ingram. Stop doing that, man.
He had Ball. I'm just saying. He had Kyle Kuzma. I mean, yeah, he played a lot of dope players. Greg Oden, Mike Miller.
Greg Oden before. Yo, that's that. You're good. You're good.
What you talking about, man?
You good. Greg Oden was never good because of his injuries, dog. I was
an Oden fan, man.
I loved him. Him. I think it was him, Brandon Roy, and who am I missing? They had a big three, kind of. What's Buddy's name?
Yeah, man. I was at my computer right here. It's over there on the counter. I don't even feel like I'm just gonna go off what I think I know. And then look at the team we got now. God damn. But y'all stat 1 through 15, bro. Damn.
MJ wish he could have that. MJ wish he could have that. He wish he could have had that in the beginning. He needed it because the man couldn't even get over 500.
Look at what we want to get.
Don't do that.
Everything has its time. It ain't like LeBron came straight out of high school and making the playoffs. Come on now.
Right. He missed his first year and his second year. What did he do since then?
Okay
then. Playoffs. Success,
and then he went to the finals. Success. And he went to the finals in 07.
Nah, I'm not listening to this.
And then they got swept.
Oh no, for sure. No, he got beat by one of the greatest dynasties in the history of sports.
No, I ain't even going. I'm just saying. If he never seen a Bruin day in his life, he saw that series. But nah, man, it's like this, man. Like, look.
Didn't your man get swept in the first round?
Huh?
Did your man get swept in the first round though?
Yeah, everybody got
that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate.
I just said he never got swept in the finals. That's all. He went. I don't even like talking about Mike in the finals.
You can't get swept in the finals if you get swept in the first round. You're going to timeout in the first round.
When he went to the, stop playing, man.
No. I understand he's 6-0, but he didn't just play for 6 years. He ain't just played for 6 years.
I tell people all the time, Michael Jordan, every game he played in the finals was not great.
No, because he's a bum.
Not great. He made key shots at key moments, and everything about him. But even if we pulled out accolades, it wouldn't be fair, man. Like,
right? Brown would dust him. I agree. Thank you. I'm glad you.
Yeah, right. You don't want to do that. You don't want that smoke, man. Hey, you came to the show with a lot of smoke this morning, wanting it all. Hey, you the man. But
I
you don't
want
want
it
that
all.
smoke right now, for real.
I want it all
And
right now.
they ain't even about rings. I applaud LeBron for going to the finals eight times in a row. Come on, man. Who does that? Who plays that much basketball and stays in that much top tier shape to continue on and on?
That's
I mean,
hard.
you know what type of break this man getting?
It's
You know what I mean? Like,
and to put it in perspective, like
yeah, for real.
Braun
Now we
went
gotta
from
be
like
real,
eight.
man.
Like think about it. Braun went to the finals 8 times in a row, right? And think about this: Golden State during their dynasty went what 6 times?
Man, for real, yeah.
I think it was like 6 times. And look at the injuries they went through. That's why like I be telling people all the time when it comes to dynasties, it's very scary after the 5th year to continue to trust the dynasty. It's very
Mm-hmm.
scary because when you're playing that many games for that long and you're
Yeah,
putting
for
that
real.
much mileage on your body, the injuries are gonna come. When Golden State played the Toronto Raptors, Clay went down and KD went down. Steph was also hurt, but he
Yeah,
thought,
he
hey,
was
I'll
hurt,
be
yeah.
able to keep on going through. And there was rumors that Draymond was a little spotty too. But again, that's why, and I was telling you this about the Chiefs. Remember, I was telling you about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
When you have a dynasty and you're making deep playoff runs, once you start getting past, in football, it's a little shorter because it's a more contact sport.
That's right,
Once you
yeah.
start getting to like the 4th year and on, it's scary waters. It's very scary waters because that's when injuries are going to come and hit
That's
you.
right, yeah.
And that's the thing. When the injury starts getting you, they're kind of, you don't feel that good. Look at Travis Kelce. He missed a week and he was questionable because the man's was hurt, right?
Yeah.
The Chiefs don't look the same. They don't look like the same powerhouse that they did before. I don't sound crazy for saying that they were going to have a little hiccup now, huh? Now, I am crazy for saying that stuff about the Broncos. I'm
Well,
wild
we
for
both
that.
did agree that the way how they played in the past wasn't going to be the way
It's
they
not
were
going
going
to
to
be
be
the
playing
same.
this year.
Yeah, no, it's not going to
Yeah,
be the
we
same.
both said that. No, we both said that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like once you get deeper, and that's kind of that's why I give Braun props because it's like, yo, like outside of these little injuries that really came at him later in his career, LeBron really hasn't been injured like that. It's been minor
Mhm.
bumps and bruises here and there, kind of like with MJ. I think the only real injury he had was a broken leg that he missed an entire year for when
Yeah,
he broke
yeah,
his leg. Since
yeah,
then, it's just been little ticky tacky stuff where he'll
yeah,
only
yeah.
miss
You
a
know, mind a
game.
little stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, just stuff where he goes, all right, yo, MJ, we're gonna sit you for today, and then you'll be back tomorrow, or we'll sit you for today. We got this weekend, and then come Monday, you're back again. So
I,
it was stuff like that,
you know what?
you
I
know,
think when LeBron was in Miami, when he came back to Cleveland, I bet LeBron probably took more time off load management than he did probably really with injuries. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, for
But
sure.
you
And
gotta get a man. Look. We all go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like having these type of discussions. But but you know, cause a lot of people that you talk to don't know what the hell they be talking about. But I can say that you know what's going on. But that's one reason why I retired from these type of conversations. But I mean, like I said, if someone want to say LeBron is the greatest of all time, he got the numbers. I mean, he has what he has. And like I said, a lot of people talk like Jordan is uphill and everybody else downhill. Like that ain't the case. Me and my homie, we were discussing and we were talking about Len Bias. I mean, you talk about Len Bias, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Um, I think if Len got a chance to get past his situation,
mm-hmm,
you know, I think that might have ended up with 2-3 rings. You know what I'm saying? And my only thing with the ring conversation is that if we're gonna talk about it being rings, we're gonna talk rings, then the play got to go with the rings. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't even like to talk rings. I just like to talk about the players. I think both players are exceptional in their own right in their own era. They both
mm-hmm,
did what they was able to do. Um, Mike did what he did. LeBron did what he did, but it ain't like LeBron was out there by himself. You know what I'm saying? It is 4 other guys out there. And just as
good.
well as Mike that hit his game winning shots, other people have hit game winning shots for the Bulls. It's like I tell my cousin, my cousin can't stand LeBron. He hate him straight up. The way how you hate all these players and stuff, he hate them. But like I told Cuz, I said, I'm gonna tell you something about the Bulls. When Mike left, they got the best European player in Tony Kukoc.
Mm-hmm,
When he came back, Tony Kukoc was still on that team. They had one of the best 3-point shooters in the league in Steve Kerr.
mm-hmm.
Not only that, they had one of the best defensive players and rebounders, and Dennis Rodman. and they had a bunch of key role players. They added Ron Harper, who was past his prime, but Ron Harper was still
But
serviceable.
still, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The only difference
Who?
was instead of him going out there and giving you 20, it would just go down to him giving you 12, 13,
Yeah,
which was
that's right.
fine
Yeah.
because that's all he really needed to do because you still got you had Horace Grant who could give you 10 to 12.
Oh
You
yeah.
had obviously, but go ahead.
Yeah, but nah, you good. But what I'm saying is, I don't like the notion that Jordan did it by himself, and Jordan didn't have this player. That he might not had the exceptional players like LeBron had, but what you must understand is the game has changed and shifted, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys are playing basketball 365. You know what I'm saying? These players who they're playing against are players who they was on AAU teams with. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing
True.
wrong with teams being super teams. But like I told my cousin, if you go back to the 80s, it's only two teams that went to the finals all the time in the 80s, the Celtics and the Lakers.
That's
And
it.
they had the best teams. If you
Mm,
take it back to the 60s, who had the best teams? It was the fucking Boston Celtics that had
yep.
all the players. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't sit there and say what LeBron doing is wrong and what's going on in today's game is wrong because it's not because it's been taking place. Then he likes to say, man, it's money, man. Ever since it became about money. Because if you're selling Kool-Aid, damn, if you got lemonade stand and someone pays for a cup of lemonade, that's transactional. It's about
Mm-hmm.
money then. It always has
Mm-hmm.
been about money. The money has grew. And when you're young, the only thing you see is the sport. So, like I said, it's certain people I can only have conversations with when it comes to this type of shit. A lot of things I have to ignore. I have to walk away from because you can't have it one way to make who you champion look a certain type of way, and then try to down another player because he. I said LeBron is a self-made billionaire who don't need no help from me and don't need no help from you to get where he got to. He
Say it.
still, I'm saying he still had the same woman that he always been with. We never heard
Mm-hmm.
about no off the court stuff, and if we did, that's none of our fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
That's never been an issue with him.
When Bronny got that when he got the NIL deal, cuz it's like that's that bullshit right there, man. How's that bullshit? As a father, you're supposed to put your
Hell
children in position.
yeah.
How can you come on, man? You're going too far. If you
And
don't
here's
like the
the
man as a basketball player, first of all, it sounds like hate to me. You know what I mean?
right.
You want everybody to do it the Michael Jordan way. Everybody don't want to do it that way. Everybody got the right to live how they want to live, man. And like I said, I got who I got as my list, but I never disrespect that man. You know what I'm saying? Just like I told you, know where that man come from. You know the circumstances this man come from, and for him to be who he is today, come on, man, come on, man.
Mm.
Come on. Jordan come from a two-family home.
Mm-hmm. And
LeBron didn't
and
come from.
listen, and I will say this, man. Like like I said, I believe Braun is a goat, but I've
Yeah,
said this before. I'll indulge in the argument with people because I think it's fun. And like I said, but I'm kind of with you when you start having different standards because you just want to give your guy every advantage to be the GOAT, and then you want to
yeah.
discredit that. When you start doing that, that's kind of where it's like I can't take you serious, right?
I got it. That's what
Now,
I'm saying. I got to tune you out, man.
exactly. Now, like I said, my thing is this is me. I ask people what their top three is. If this is not your top three, I cannot take you serious.
Okay, go ahead.
Ron, MJ, Kareem. I don't care what order you want to put them in. That is the consensus in stone top three.
Yeah,
Now, once you go to 4 to 10, you can make arguments. You can say Shaq. You can say Hakeem. You can say Tim Duncan. You can say Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. You got a whole bunch of guys that you could put between 4 and 10. But that top three, that's why I ask people, yo, what's your top three? And you ain't got to give it to me in order. Just what's your top three? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I can take you somewhat serious. Because I got people telling me that Kareem ain't that dude. That Kareem
they
was
just
never
don't
that
know.
good. That's
They
what
just don't
I'm
know.
saying.
They just don't know, man.
I'm like, yo, I got people tell me, oh yeah, but Kareem was never that good. So you gotta understand. I'm like, look, bro,
They
I'm
don't
gonna put
know.
it this way.
They don't know. They don't.
I'm gonna put it to you this way, man. They still have the sky hook, and they're trying to teach the new generation an old method. And you're talking about how much the game has evolved. And they're still teaching these young centers an old move. That lets you know how much he revolutionized. The man was 45 and still contributing to a championship caliber team while starting.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, we gotta move on because I'm about to. Oh my god, just think about the conversation I had with him, and it was crazy because like I was talking to him, and I was like, "That's crazy." He goes, "Yeah, my dad told me that." I said, "Yo, dad, huh?"
That's even worse.
And I went and talked to his pop. Yo, his pops was like 40 at the time. He was 43, and
Wow.
he was like, "Yeah." And this was years ago. He was like, "Yeah, I watched him. He wasn't that good." I said, "Have a nice day, sir," and I just left the house. I couldn't do it. I walked home.
We had. I'm gonna tell you what my friend who's like a brother to me said right here, same age as me said. He said in today's game, Patrick Ewing wouldn't be able to play in it.
Patrick Ewing?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. I said, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's only three good quality centers right now. Joker, Embiid, Cat. I'm talking about with skills.
Yeah.
Offense, defense, skills. Everybody else is at a hoop motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ayton could be that, but he don't have it in here to want to be there. He don't.
And as much as I love Ayton, until we see that dog in him, we can't put him in that conversation.
Can't put him in that conversation. My thing is, I said Pat went up against some of the best sellers every night. Today, man, please, he have a field day.
I was about to say respectfully, Patrick Ewing might put up better numbers now than he did back then.
That's what I'm saying.
He might end up putting far better numbers now than what he did back then. He might.
I told him, I said, you tripping. I said, let's turn this conversation off. Cause you tripping. You thinking about Patrick Ewing when he was barely getting up and down the damn floor. But his last years with the Knicks and with the Supersonics and the Magic.
He talking about Supersonics and
he talking about that.
I think he was there. I think he went to Orlando too, like at the end.
Yeah, he went to at the very end. That was he played like 1-2 years.
Yeah, so if we're talking about that Patrick Ewing, then yeah, for sure he won't be able to play this league.
David Robinson may have a field day today.
What? Yo, I was about to say, listen, if we thought Patrick Ewing would have a field day, David Robinson would. No exaggeration, he's getting banned. He's getting banned. Yo, forget PEDs. He is the PED. We're banning him immediately, bro.
We gotta really. I'm gonna share this with you too. My son, when he was like 8 years old, said that his stepbrother told him that Blake Griffin was better than Shaq. I said, "Come here." This is because I said, "Listen, you 8, you don't know, but I'm about to put you on." And ever since ever since I put him on, he been right ever since.
Yo, you hit him with the I understand you 8, but that's no excuse.
Nah, I said come here. Story. Because I ain't gonna have nobody see a lot of this conversation comes from straight up people's opinion, not their perspective, not being objective. I tell my cousin, you're not objective. You can't look, this dude know about sports up and down. He'll punish me. But you're not objective. I will punish you in the debate, dude.
100%.
Because you're not objective. He feels that I bet his top 10 is so old. But I told him, I said, Stephen Curry is a top 10 player. No.
I disagree.
All the time. And Giannis about, oh, wow. We're going to talk about that one day.
Now, I have him on the outskirts of it. So he's a top 15 player. I have him at like, last time I did my list, I had him at 13. That was a couple years ago. So I might be able to like redo it and maybe move up, but I don't know. At that time, I didn't have him top 10 yet. But I have
the dude changed the game forever to the point that that's everybody's style. Now, I don't think I disagree with it. Is if you can't do something because you see somebody else do it, don't mean you need to be doing it. You know?
I was about to say that's another one.
Don't mean you need to be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people come down and I said like the other night. Yeah, matter of fact, it was last night, the Golden State game, or was it the night before? It was one of them games, man. Somebody was on the fast break, and he drifted out to a 3-point line. I said, "Oh shit, they still doing this crap." Like you are not one of these. Even when Harden was Harden, when he was in Houston, Harden, when he could just pull up like that,
like his third year in Houston, Harden.
Yeah, you're not that. No, you are not that. Stop it. Go get the layup, man.
Yeah, just get it. Just get it. It's okay. It's fine. And you know what kills me is when they have it wide open. And then they'll just drift off to the corner. I'm just like, like you had the lane. They gave up on the play. What are you doing? And then they're like Paul George hit the backboard off the side of the backboard.
Quick thing, man. What you think about Wimble?
I'm liking what I'm seeing from him.
Hey,
listen, and I told everybody this. I told everybody. I understand he's skinny, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because he's got the length. When even if you're skinny, if you got that length and you got more that lateral quickness.
That's what I'm about to get to. That's what I'm saying. He got that lateral movement, man.
Think about that lateral movement at that height is just stupid, bro. It's
and
insane.
He cover ground with that length, man. Paul.
Yes. So and that's what I was about to say. If you beat him, he's got the quickness to recover and the length. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. I'm liking there's times where they think it's a mismatch and they're bringing him out to like the court to like dribble on him. And it's like, you can't do that because he's, like I said, that length and that quickness, he still got it. Honestly, it seems now that he's getting a better feel for everything. And now he's feeling comfortable. Because remember, in the summer league, there was a lot of pressure. They were talking, bro, you got to go out there and average 45.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And now it seems like he was just like, look, let me just get used to this. Let me get accustomed to this. Okay, I'm feeling better. Now watch the regular season. I'm gonna take off. And so far, I'm not liking what I see from Wemby. I'm loving it because I've been telling people, and by how you're reacting, I think you were on my side with this. I'm telling people, Wemby's gonna be a problem in this league.
Oh, he rookie of the year right now.
For sure.
That's his award. He's just waiting to get it. That's all. He's just waiting for them to mail it to him or whatever they're gonna do or however they're gonna get it to him. But it's his, man. I like their team. I like that they're not sitting here just taking wild 3-pointers. They're actually playing Spurs ball.
Yes.
They're actually playing Spurs ball. I like what I seen last night. And I know it's preseason and stuff like that, but I'm gonna tell you, this preseason right here. Hey, they've been treating it like it's the regular season, dog.
I was about to say that same thing.
They've been balling, man.
Yo, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, they've been playing like 25, 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. The Lakers are doing the same thing. Like a lot of the teams, they're really playing their guys. Like, I don't know what I see. I thought it was just me. I thought I was tripping. I was like, yeah, no, I'm crazy. No way this is like they're actually playing these guys these minutes in a preseason. But no, they have been. They've been treating it like it's a regular season. I'm like,
AD been playing great.
Yeah.
AD been playing great.
And that's all my thing. I know he can play great. It's just can you be consistent enough? And I don't mean consistent in terms of injuries, because the last couple of years with the problem he's been having is it's almost like he's afraid of getting injured, so he starts playing softer, and then that's impacting his performance. Just go out there, you'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine.
Word, man. Word.
You know what I mean?
Great tape, man. Great tape.
Yes, sir. Before we get up out of here, the NFL, it is here. As always, we do our predictions.
That's right.
Are you ready? You ready to get into this joint right here?
Let's do it.
Bet. So the very first game we got on the table, and by the way, just to clarify, last night, on Thursday, the Jags beat the Saints 31-24. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I probably had the Saints anyway. So.
Oh, I had the Jags.
Okay, word. Okay.
Yeah, I had the Jags. So I was like, now the Saints did put up a closer fight than I thought they would. I thought they would get blown out, but the first game, Falcons at Tampa to play the Buccaneers.
I'm gonna take the Falcons, man.
You're really taking the Falcons?
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
I know,
Bless your heart. Right. You're a brave man. You braver than me. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield's been playing great. They've all been playing phenomenal. I just need to make sure that Chris Godwin gets his touches because he's on my fantasy, and Justin Fields has been ruled out, so I'm not gonna have him. I'm not gonna have a quarterback in fantasy because Justin Fields is out and Bryce Young's on a bye week, so I have no quarterback, and then I have no running back either.
Okay.
I'm down to running back, yet somehow I'm still projected to win. So I'm down two, and my kicker's out too, So I'm down a position in my kicker who's been giving me 12 points a week, and I'm down two important positions and somehow projected to win. So Chris Godwin handle your business for me.
That's right.
Yeah, I got the Buccaneers over the Falcons. The next game, Raiders at Bears. Now remember, the Bears are without Justin Fields.
I'm gonna take the Raiders, man.
Same. I think this is one of the games the Bears could have won.
Yeah.
But no Justin Fields. I think that's gonna put them in a very unwinnable situation. You know what I mean? Because now
Yeah.
you gotta play almost even worse than how they. And mind you, they've already been playing bad. So
Yeah.
it's like now they're gonna be playing worse. So I'll be nice and give it to the Raiders. The next game, the Browns at the Colts.
Is Deshaun playing?
I think he is expected to start. Let me see. So right now, so he's listed as questionable. Yep, he's listed as questionable.
If he plays,
Um,
I take them. If not, then I take
nope, you gotta pick.
Gordon Mitchell. Oh, I got to pick straight up.
You gotta
Browns.
pick straight up. But
Brown.
I'm going with the Browns. And okay, yeah. So I'm going with the Browns. I think he ends up does playing. I think he missed about 2 weeks. I think he ends up playing. Even so, I mean, I don't think the Colts are going to be without Anthony Richardson because they believe he's going to end up having surgery. So even
Yeah, I
so,
seen
it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? As much as I like Gardner Minshew, I still don't think the Colts have enough. So I'm going to pick the Browns. I hope Kareem Hunt has a game. The next game. So far, all right, so the only we agreed so far is the first one because you got the Falcons, I got the Buccaneers. Other than that, we both got the Raiders, both got the Browns. Commanders in New York to play the Giants.
Commanders.
Same.
Yeah.
This Giants have been too disappointing, and I honestly, it's gonna be a while before I feel comfortable picking for them again. The next 1 o'clock game, Lions at Ravens.
I'm gonna go Lions.
I'm glad you did because this was honestly one of the easiest ones for me to pick. Um,
Mm.
for sure. I just I've been saying this for years now. The Ravens are kind of capped. They are who they are. They're not a legitimate threat to win any championship. Sure, maybe they'll be able to win the division, maybe, but they have to rely on a lot of other outside factors in order to be able to be in that race. For example, they need to hope that Deshaun Watson continues his horrible play and that the Bengals continue to kind of disintegrate, so to speak, even though they just won.
Yeah, they're picking up.
They need to hope that they're not picking up because I
Yeah,
believe,
they're
if I'm not
picking up.
mistaken, I think the Bengals are on a bye week this week, and then they're coming back next week. So, but yeah, I don't really trust the Ravens, and I think the Lions are a very very good team that in 2 years could potentially be in the conversation for a Super Bowl run. Heck, I think you can even start that this year because they're laying the groundwork and the fundamental. Would they win it? No. But if you were to tell me they're at least in the conversation, I don't think you're crazy.
Golf playing good ball too.
Yes, he is. Well, that's my quarterback. Speaking of quarterbacks, the last 1 o'clock game, I highly recommend no one watch this one, unless you want to go to jail for watching a murder.
Mm.
Because the Buffalo Bills are going to travel to Foxborough to put Mac Jones out of his misery. And it hurt me to say that, by the way.
It's on the right. Due to my religion, I have to go Buffalo.
Yeah, it's we're getting
Sorry.
stomped, bro. We're getting stomped, bro. We're gonna be 1-9, bro. And it's
I was
hard, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Mac Jones. I gotta figure that
so
out.
so so. What's y'all record right now?
We're 1-8. I'm sorry. I'm
Don't
sorry. I lied. We're 1-5.
yeah.
We're 1-5.
The only thing that disappointed me is that y'all did win the game, man. But y'all had a potential of going 0-17, man. That's kind of disappointing.
Have your moment. Have your moment. Have your moment. Okay. 0-17. Okay.
I mean, Carolina on that way. They on that way, man. I hope they get their cheat. I just wish that y'all would have been.
No, don't wish that. Don't wish. Well, it doesn't matter because we won a game, so I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I know,
Wish
man.
it.
It's cool.
Wish it. We already won, so it don't.
Maybe next year, man.
We're gonna win 2 more games. We'll win 2 more games. We'll end the year with 3 wins.
3-14, pretty good.
Considering everything, do I want that? No, but I'll settle for it. Considering
What did you have them finishing it?
I had us 9-7.
Y'all was third place or second in the East.
Either second or third. I'll rewatch it and double check. I know it was second. I had the Jets last because I thought this was gonna end up kind of imploding. I just thought it was gonna implode because of Aaron Rodgers. I didn't think it would implode because of injuries. I thought the Bills were gonna run away with the division. I can't remember if I had us second or third. I can't remember.
I keep hiding my face because I'm trying to make sure I don't stop laughing.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. We're not
All right,
talking
my
about
bad.
the Patriots.
I'm done, man. I'm done.
You sure? You sure? You sure?
Hold on. I'm gonna get the last one out. Hold on.
So the first 4:00 game, there's going to be 4 4:00 games. 2 start at 4:05 and 2 start at 4:30. So the first one, Cardinals at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah. Seahawks really haven't been that impressive at all to me. I thought they would kind of look a little better. They don't look bad though. They don't look bad. They just kind of look just like a middle of the pack team. Like
I think for this year right here, considering that a lot of teams they have their actual first team out there playing in preseason, we have to give it to the midway point to see where everybody is, man.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm looking at them and they just look like a very middle of the package team.
Yeah.
You know? All right. Next game, Steelers at Rams. Now you said the Steelers. You said the Steelers were your team. You said you expect them to win. You said you expect them to win the division.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't.
Oh, my bad. You expect them to make the playoffs, is what you said.
I said I wouldn't be surprised if they did. No. Baltimore and Cincinnati. I had Cincinnati and Baltimore as 1 and 2. And man, that's cold. You putting that narrative out there. That's cold, man. Hey, hey, man, you weak for demons, man. That's messed up, man.
you said what? I'm
weak for demons right now.
Yo, honestly, don't lie. I'm using that line. I'm using that line, yo. Though that was chef's kiss, yo. That was a beautiful line up, and I'm using it. I'm using that joint. My man said you weak for demons.
God dang, man. Ain't wrong with you, man. I think they can have a pretty good year. I thought that they were gonna come out better balance on offense. I thought the defense was gonna be scrambling making plays. Huh?
Didn't you think Kenny Pickett was gonna be great?
I thought he was gonna be decent enough to at least get like 8 to 9 wins, just enough to push Baltimore and Cincinnati, just to push them to like, hey, we're coming for you. But they can't even push Cleveland.
I'm just looking at this dude, and
they did beat him, but they beat him because Chubb was about to run up for 250 that night.
I was about to say, because before he went down, Nick Chubb was hitting him with that work.
Yeah, they about to run for about 250 that night, man.
Lordy. So I'm picking the Rams. You're picking your team, the Steelers. So
I got the Rams, man. You better go here.
Buffalo. You picked the Buffalo. Next game, Chiefs or the Chargers at the Chiefs.
Chiefs, man. I like the Chiefs.
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. That being said,
I'm rolling with the king, man.
I'm telling you right now, I think the Chargers can have a legitimate chance of winning this. But I'll be honest, I do not trust Brandon Staley worth a lick. So that's why I'm picking the Chiefs. If anybody else was a head coach of this team, I would have picked them. But because of Brandon Staley, I'm picking the Chiefs.
That's right.
The last 4:00 game is 4:30. The Packers at Broncos.
Your team. Okay. My Ohio Nation. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man. But everything that's been done, man. You looking real good right now. I have to admit,
I'm looking phenomenal. I'm looking like a top flight executive in the world right now.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm talking about top flight executive that's so mean that not only do they not want you back in the building, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even kind enough to bring your stuff down the elevator. They just took your stuff and just threw it out the 31st floor of the damn building and said, how you get it, how you get it.
Listen, I told myself last week, if the Broncos lost, I would never pick them again. So I'm picking the Packers.
You ought to be happy that you're able to pick the picks you're able to make because you said that. You disrespected King Mahomes. You disrespected his whole empire.
I'll disrespect Kermit the Frog all day. I don't care about him. I don't care
I
about
mean,
him.
that's fine. However you want to see.
Okay.
See that one right
Do me a
there.
favor. I will have him go get some bass in his voice, and then we can have a conversation. Until then,
What they got to do with
Kermit
football?
the Frog. You said what?
What they got to do with it? Sounds personal. What they got to do with football?
Oh, it's personal. Oh, it's
Yeah,
personal.
you got
It's personal.
you weak for
It's
demons right
personal.
now. Yeah,
It's
you
personal.
tripping, man.
It's personal. It's personal because I'm mad as hell that he's got all that talent and I don't. So yeah, it's personal. It's personal for me. Okay, I should be that.
Something. That day I seen you at the store, man.
Yeah.
At first, when I first seen you, I said, "Damn, dude look like," cause I ain't see your face. I said, "Damn, dude look like Zeke Elliott, but like he a running back or something." I turned to my right, and guess who it is? It's Lip. I'm like, what the fuck? Look like an all-out running back, man. Like you just ran for that about like 275 or something, man.
I'm telling you right now, bro. I honestly I appreciate. I am Zeke because if you hand me the ball, I ain't going to single yard. So I'm for sure I'm like Zeke. Bill Belichick, I don't know why you went and got him and try to feed me this line that we'll be fine.
Zeke scored a touchdown last week when his father got called back, man. I ain't seen Zeke run that fast in a long ass time, man.
In a long time, and you ain't ever gonna see him run again.
Do you think he's gonna get cut by the end of the year?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
The only reason why I say no is because even though he has looked terrible, our entire run game as a whole has looked suspect.
I'm really surprised that y'all run the game a little bit, for real.
Which is, that blew my mind. Absolutely.
We can't even run the ball. We can't. Man, I don't even want to talk about it.
I mean, yeah, you guys struggle to run the ball, but I mean, at least it's something. There's still something there. Like,
yeah,
we didn't even take a step back. We took like 15 steps back. Lord, bro. One episode at the end of the year, I'm gonna have an episode dedicated to just me venting my frustrations, my sadness on how this season turned out for us. And there will be crying. Just throwing out there will be crying. I'm throwing that out there right now. Okay. I will be reminiscing of Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. I might get mad, but there will be tears. I just want to let everybody know that.
Did those years go by real fast for you?
Bro. Like, in the moment, no. Because they felt, well, yeah, a little bit. Because they felt great, right? So, yeah, it all feels like a blur. They feel like it went by even faster now that I'm no longer there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when Tom Brady was gone for those 2 years, but he was in Tampa, Tom was slowing down a little bit, but at least I still got to see Tom, right? This year, bro, I look back and I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you're just years removed from your glory days.
Yeah, you guys are a couple decades.
I'm 28 years removed from glory days, but actually, being a Cowboy fan, every day is a glory day. I'm wrap something to you right there, man. It don't matter where I go. Even if I just had a thermal cup right there in my hand. Like last week, I was in Spartanburg, right? Mm-hmm. I'm with my whole girl, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? We just left the credit union. I got me a little account open up there, so I'm trying to get me a car loan and stuff, right? We go down the street, and she like, I want me a hot dog. I said, damn, you want to eat a glizzy? She said, what's a glizzy? I said, look, we ain't getting all that right now. I said, check this out. So I asked the lady, I said, how do y'all prepare the glizzy? I said, do y'all leave it in the pot, boiling water? And she said, you can get it somewhat like that, or you can get it on the grill. I said, and she said, you can get a jumbo. I said, jumbo? I said, you talking about like West Coast Productions jumbo? I said, that's all right, then work. So, so check this out. So I get a jumbo, right? So I'm sitting there at the goddamn table. And she said, oh, you eating your fast food, then you gonna get your own? I said, yeah, I'm gonna get to it then. Some things you just gotta eat at home, man. Like popsicles and shit, you can't add it. So I ate my dog from the side, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to put it right there. So I ate my shit
whole hamburger.
Yeah, I ate my shit from the side, you know what I'm saying? So I was in there, and she seen a dude she went to high school with. And he was asking about me. He said, is that your man or something? And she was like, nah, it's my friend, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, that's a good guy right there. And she was like, why is that? He had on cowboy gear. I had on cowboy gear. It's a fraternity. It's like, even though we ain't won since I was in my 10th grade year in high school, when I first got the Deion jersey, and I already had the Emmitt Smith jersey from the previous year. You know what I'm saying? That my uncle owed me in the bet when Dallas beat Pittsburgh. We had 12 sacks that game to open the season. But that's besides the point. What I'm getting to is every day is a glorious day. Besides when you get your head knocked off there 42-10. But besides that right there, you know, playoff losses on some dumb stuff. A catch that they say that wasn't a catch. Oh yeah, I'm on one now. I might go there too, but I ain't gonna do that right now. See, that's bad for me, man. I got heart issues and shit. All these damn pills. We ain't gonna get into all that right now. What I'm trying to tell you is when you get 28 years removed, then you talk to me. Man, okay. You going on to tell? That's just being spoiled, man. You spoiled 20 years. No. Y'all got 6 rings. Y'all won a division every freaking year.
No. This not.
You never had a quarterback in that division. You never had a quarterback in that division.
Well,
cool. We'll do that some other time, but come on, man.
Didn't Brett Favre played there for a minute? Yeah. He wasn't bad.
You're still so low. You ain't bad.
See, now I know how I felt when you said brought on help. He had Derrick Rose. Now I know how I feel. It comes full circle. It comes full circle.
He had for Wade one time and got him, then turn around and got him again. Come on, man. We ain't got to have these discussions, man. We done with that. But go ahead.
But I for me, it's not spoiled. I swear it's not spoiled. That being said, dude, I think we're gonna win the Super Bowl. No, I did think it would be better than what we were.
I did too. I thought y'all be fighting for that second spot for real.
That's what I'm saying. If you told me, heading into this game, you're 1-6 or 1-5, I go no. But like, it's crazy because it's like I thought we could potentially be fighting for like a wild card seed, like exactly how it was last year. Fighting for a wild card seed. Maybe right getting bounced to the wild card. It sucks, but it's something. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. But I'm not abandoning my team.
That's right. Never do that.
I'm riding deep. Listen, it's gonna be some rough years ahead, but I'm rocking with my team. 2 more games. Tomorrow night, the 8:30 game, Dolphins at Eagles. That's gonna be a hard one to pick.
It ain't for me.
The Eagles.
I got the Dolphins, man.
You got the Dolphins?
I got the Dolphins because they can run the ball and feel it from what I've been able to see. And if I'm wrong or wrong, I don't think they've been too good at stopping it too much this year, really. You know what I'm saying? Like how they was the previous year, like how it was last year, you know?
Not how it was last year.
Yeah,
they're okay at stopping the run, but how the Dolphins as a whole have been running the ball. And I know they're missing that kid.
He is. Yeah.
He is out.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
But here's the thing, Raheem Mostert still is.
Oh, that's my guy.
Right. So
that's my man pickup.
Right. So even though that they lost somebody, that like this team can still run the ball well. And on top of that, obviously, you got Tua Tagovailoa flinging the ball like nothing, bro. So but I'm still rocking with the Eagles, though. I'm still rocking with the Eagles.
If Jalen Carter is playing, I'm kind of iffy on it because of that push up the middle. Mm-hmm. And then you got what's the defensive end name? Reddick, that's his name.
Hassan Reddick. Yep.
Yeah, Hassan Reddick for the Eagles. So I mean, it's a lot that goes into it, but I think if they can open up some running lanes, speed kills when it comes to running lanes.
True.
And I just like Miami's ability to take a slant all the way to the house, or beat press coverage, excuse me, and take it all the way to the house. I like those abilities that they do have. Okay. So I'm going Miami.
When AB he's KB because he's AJ Brown, but when AJ Brown has 16 targets, 11 catches, $132 with 2 touchdowns,
you got to live with it.
And Devontae Smith has about $120, and he got himself a little 32. Come holler at me when the Dolphins look like bums.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me just say one thing. If they're gonna have that, then what King of the Hill gonna have? Come on, man! Don't do that. Now it go both ways.
No, I'm going to. No, it won't. Whatever Tyreek Hill is gonna have, AJ Brown will have better. Easily.
Okay,
that's right. I'm on my disrespectful season right now.
You only been on it from the open.
Jalen Waddle a bum.
Damn.
I didn't mean that one. I take that one back.
Nah, it's already recorded. It's already recorded.
Nah, yeah, but me taking it back and me apologizing, Jalen Waddle, I apologize. That's also recorded. So that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Nah, let me chill with Jalen because I like Jalen Waddle. I like him. I like him a lot.
Okay.
The last game, the Monday night game, the 49ers at Vikings. I'm going to take the 49ers.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a hard game. I'm going to leave it like that. It's going to be a very, very hard game.
What does Minnesota even look like these days? What are they?
So they look. Well, the biggest thing is that they no longer have Justin Jefferson. Oh, hello. But they no longer have Justin Jefferson. So where am I going? There I am. All right. There it is. But they no longer have Justin Jefferson. So since they don't have Justin Jefferson, that's going to be with him being, that's kind of going to be like the issue. Madison cannot run the ball worth lick at all, which is insane to me. But they do got Cam Akers. Hopefully Cam Akers kind of comes and, ends up taking that starter role. But I think the 49ers right now are just better. There he is. What's cracking, Unc?
Man, reflect that phone, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
No, you good, Unc. You good. But the Vikings, they're obviously they're missing Justin Jefferson. So yeah, he's hurt. So they're gonna be without him for a while.
Yeah.
I
didn't get that.
Now, in terms right now, they did call up a couple guys, and obviously they got Cam Akers, so they still obviously now Hawkinson is kind of like the number one guy, and they are targeting other guys, but the reality is it's going to be a very, very shaky game. I think the defense for the Niners is still going to be hard to overcome, especially with the lack of weapons that the Vikings are unfortunately experiencing right now. Yeah. But the reason why I don't think it'll be an easy game is because I think Christian McCaffrey and Debo are both not going to be able to play this week. I don't know if you know, but last week McCaffrey had an oblique injury, so he didn't play. And I think it was Debo's shoulder that had him out. So I know they haven't really practiced at all. So I don't know if they're going to plan. Maybe they'll be on a snap restriction or whatever the case may be. But I think it's going to be like a low-scoring game, and I'm going to give it to the Niners.
Yeah, I got the Niners too.
Which is crazy. Imagine that, bro. The Minnesota Vikings still winless. That's wild.
Hey,
that is wild.
Hey, down that list of just making my dreams come true, going 0-17, man. So
Lordy.
Yeah, man.
Before we get up out of here, follow us on Twitter at Prideful Takes. Catch us on Facebook and YouTube at Prideful Takes. Follow your boy on TikTok at PR_Pride22. Unc, before we get up out of here, you got any final words?
As always, man, great to be on the show. I hate to miss a week or whatever the case may be, but we do what we gotta do to just to make the show happen, and I'm just happy to be a part of it, and I'm happy for everyone that tunes in to get to enjoy the content. And just if you're gonna comment on the show, man, just come with the real. That's all I ask, man.
Yes, sir. So as always, it's been a pleasure and an honor to be here. On behalf of the man that I call Unc, it is your boy Pride. We'll be back here next Saturday to talk more shit about your favorite team. Until then, I know what to do. Peace out. The fact that people are saying, oh yeah, when you're finals MVP, you are now the best player on the planet, to me, that makes no sense whatsoever. I don't care if it's a week, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? LeBron James. That's who y'all gotta start appreciating. And you gotta stop disrespecting this man.